And we're live from Keeler Gardens.
On this beautiful summer-like day. Still spring. So,
Oop, I just got a notification that Keeler Gardens is live.
for those of you that have been with us before, you may also have gotten a notification that Keeler Gardens is live. And that's what we're waiting for. Everyone to get those notifications.
There it is. They just showed up.
Oh, yay! Hey there, everyone who just showed up. So we're talking to you today for our What's in Bloom tour. Once again, Keeler Gardens, small nonprofit on the north side of Chicago, here to connect you with nature. And one way that you can connect with nature is just to take a walk. Look at the trees, look at what's in bloom, look at plants, flowers, leaves, buds, everything.
Oh my.
So what we focus on today is a little tour of Keeler Gardens because we can't have you come visit. We don't have programs going on right now, but that may change. So if you would like to get involved, volunteer, sponsor, just find a way to join us here at Keeler Gardens sometime in the near future, please do reach out. I am Gina at keelergardens.org for your horticultural needs and for your educational needs.
Ed at keelergardens.org.
So
Not to be confused with our website,
which is
keelergardens.com. For now. All right.
Clarify that, yes. So the reason we're bringing that up now is because things may be changing soon, and we want you to know that we are here, open for you to come and join us. All right. One of the things that you will see when you are here at Keeler Gardens on the horticultural side is you'll see all the changes in the seasons and things growing and going to sleep and waking up. And so today we're talking about what's in bloom. And down here we have Shooting Star. That is an Illinois native. Now I believe this might be a cultivar because it's a little deeper pink than would be expected for the native, so for the species. So it is a native, and there may in the future be a discussion on the value of bred natives. Can you see that beauty there?
There we
Ed
go.
getting that? I'm gonna try to focus in right there.
And I'm going to try and bring this camera in around that way. Whoops, I lost it. There it is.
That one lost it. Ed's got two cameras in his hand. So the reason why these are so hard to grab is look at how tiny, look at my thumb, and look at how tiny those guys are. Next week we'll put a Instagram picture up for you so you can see it up close. That is why we do our What's in Bloom tour, because all during the week we post pictures of what's been blooming and we want to take you through and have you enjoy the nice day with us. All right, so
Which way are we going?
we're going to go this way today.
Okay.
Be in the shade today. It is a beautiful day, sun, shade, either way. There's a lot of things on their way
Still.
like for example the peonies. But on this side we have
Oh.
a wonderful display here of things that have popped open. Look at this very lovely. Gosh, I have.
Why don't you take the camera? You take that one, I'll take this one.
I have the name of this columbine written down, the cultivar name. It's related to the native, but the native is much redder with a little yellow and orange. This guy is just so unique. I'm going to go all the way around, try to capture. Oh, that was my finger. Gosh, I am not a cameraman. Camera person. So look at how it's got these reflexed, these little guys here that like. Where's my finger? See this? Like how it like shoots back here.
You call that a reflex?
It's yeah. So whenever anything shoots backwards, we call it reflexed. But this is it's like each petal is its own little trumpet that floats backwards. The shooting star did that also. Its petals shoot up and backwards. That's why it's called shooting star.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Plus, look at the bleeding heart.
And then the bleeding heart's right there.
And also behind you, too.
And then we've got more bleeding heart there and another one there. This is going to be a wonderful little spring garden here. We've talked about Trevi Fountain in the past. We've got some of the traditional columbine. You can see it's got a little orange hint to it. It's coming. And we had a blue and a yellow columbine back here, but I don't know if those made it or not. So we shall see on that. So I'm going to slowly bring the camera around and take us back here to the back to show you the herb garden. Woo, sun.
There we go.
And we've got almost in bloom our honeysuckle vine. The neighbors, which we will get to enjoy, the neighbor's spirea. I heard a cat meow.
I heard a cat too.
Meow.
Hunter?
Hunter. So the spirea is in bloom now. See the white flowers here? Those are spirea, but look at all the buds, like the pearl-like, and this is going to be covered in flowers. This is Weigela, not yet. We're waiting on the Weigela, but look at the lilac. Look at how beautiful. Wow, it is really sunny. I don't know if this is going to be too much glare on this for you guys to see. Look at the beautiful lilacs.
Can you smell that?
There we go. Pretty lilacs. All right, what else is in bloom? We're taking a walk here. All the tulips have faded except for a couple. Now the poppies aren't in bloom yet, but they're coming. Look at them. Aren't they fun? I love these. They're not Ed's favorites, but I think they're just fun. Fun. All right, we saw the moss phlox several times in the past, and it's just going and going. It's been around for weeks now. But look, this is snow in summer.
Which one? Oh,
this, yeah, it's like a sage green leaf, so it's very icy and green. You can tell the difference in the color between the other leaves. That's a rose bush next to it. And then look at the beautiful little flowers. I don't know if I can, it's so sunny, I'm not sure if that's going to come out. So the goal here is to, underneath our rose garden, have 2 different, 3 different, 4 different kinds of ground covers. We have sedum on the left, we have that snow in summer down in the front, we have the moss phlox in the back, and then we have a little rock garden with our hens and chicks, which we might, it's growing very strong. We might duplicate that on the other side to have a mirror of that.
We've tried growing that before, and it feels like this is the first year.
It took off. We made a rock garden out of it, so it really took off. So in the back, we have here, now not a bloom, but an exciting feature. This is Pieris japonica, the Japanese Pieris, and this is difficult to get to flower because the buds tend to burn off in the winter. So we have this one, it's called like Fire Mountain or Fire and Ice, or I'm not exactly sure what the cultivar name, but
I'm going to call it Fire on the Mountain.
But notice how each of the new groupings of leaves are really, really red, and then they turn orange, and then they'll turn green. The standard Pieris colors. The standard green. But the value of this is that the leaves, as they're emerging, every time you prune and every time it brings up a new set of leaves, it's going to be that bright red color. And it's really paired very nicely with this heuchera in front of it.
Out of your
I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if that's watermelon or Coca-Cola, or there's so many different heucheras. So again, lots in bud. We've got rhododendron coming. We've got another columbine on its way. I'm going to go past Ed. Say hi, Ed.
Hi, Ed.
So another beautiful bloom here. This is blue barrette. I don't know if it's too sunny or not. Look at that beautiful blue flower. And this one's really cool because look at the buds. Look at how cool the buds are. You see that? I don't know if I'm zoomed in or not. Yeah, it has a zinnia kind of feel, but it's very green. It's not a lot of color, but the flower is just pretty and unique when it's in bloom. And then when it fades, we just cut it back. But you can see here, this guy here, that's another flower coming. So when these two fade, I'll cut it back and I'll let this guy bloom. All right, let's see what else is in bloom. Blueberries are on their way. Oh, did we talk about Mai Tai?
No, we did not last week. We didn't get back here.
We've talked about the prairie smoke, the GM prairie smoke, which is the native, and the smoke is coming on that. The flowers have come, and then they've bloomed, and then what they do is those flowers then create this like little smoke-like addition, and we'll show you pictures of that in the future. But a hybrid version of that same genus, GM, this one that I'm looking at right now is called GM triflorum. That's the prairie smoke. This is another GM, so it's related to the prairie smoke, but it's a hybrid. It's called Mai Tai. And it's just these beautiful peach flowers just floating all over. And as each flower fades, I'll prune it to keep it flowering. And I might get a second run of flowers out of it. And then once the flowers are gone, then it's this lovely like ground cover like.
The back of them look like a starfish.
Oh, the back.
Yeah,
see how the back looks like a starfish? Ah, fun. Yeah, that's the bud opening up to allow for the flowers. Yeah, these are really quite lovely and unique. Not very common. All right, I'm going to go past Ed. We're just going to do a sweep of the gazebo garden here. We've got some more bleeding heart. What we haven't yet focused on is the geraniums that we have in the back. So we have wild geranium in the front, and the wild geranium that's in the back, it's not from the same grower, and it's not the same, wasn't planted at the same time. So they have slight differences. This one's a little looser, a little bit bigger leaf, and it's a little more purple than the one in the front. And then this is actually a burning bush. It's not red, obviously, because it's not fall, but it too is blooming. Can you see the flowers in there?
I was going to say, are those flowers?
Yeah, it's flowers.
Are they blooming yet, or about? Oh, they are.
They're blooming. I don't know if I can get a clear shot of that. Maybe I'll take a picture of these and post them on Instagram for you guys. And I'm going to very carefully move this chair and get out of the way here. So that's those two beauties sharing the space together. This is Regerzia. It's also on its way. And then a beautiful offering that we have that we would love for you to share with us. This is Lily the Valley. Now, I know many might not like Lily the Valley, and you don't have to grow it if you don't like it, but you can come and enjoy it here. The scent is just incredible. Is these beautiful little bellflowers, but they're just, the amount of perfume you get from them is amazing. This is the back walkway to the alley, so it's sort of a confined space, and we also have it in the front. If you come and visit the pollinator habitat in the front, on the south side, the south sidewalk, it's lined with Lily the Valley. Just walk down it and you'll smell it. It's beautiful. So there's more of that geranium back here. Where is the camera? I don't know.
It's hanging by your right.
There we go. There's the camera. More geranium. And I'm going to keep going. Just opening up our little buttercups. Look, there's just one right there. These run in between, mixed in with the Lily the Valley. So this will be dotted in yellow soon. See? More buttercups. Buttercup. And then what else do we have to show you today? So this is the sunny part of the shade garden. So this gets a little sun at certain times of day, and then we go into the shade. We talked a lot about the variegated Brunera, Siberian bug loss at the front. This is its solid-leafed cousin. It also comes in like an icy version called Jack Frost, which has a lot of white veining in it. I want to go this way a little. You can see those beautiful blue flowers. All right. We're going to come this way. We've got another lovely heuchera filling up with color. We've got this barberry. Look at the barberry in its beautiful yellow.
The yellow flowers.
Yeah, it's just really incredible. I think the scent is pretty much all gone from them. But God, you can smell, it smells lovely over here right now. I'm just going to move this over. Look, see, that's the Brunera. Oh yeah, Ed, smell that. It smells wonderful.
Okay.
That's more Brunera.
This good smell.
We'll go back to the lovely smelling. It has a sort of a lilac-like scent. It's a little softer.
Oh, we walked right by the lilac and didn't point that out.
Which lilac?
The tree.
I did the lilac.
Just now?
We're reverting to conversation, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to back up a little. We have the double file viburnum is getting ready to pop. Look at all that.
Wow.
Look at all those. There's just layers and layers
of it. I like
it.
The like ring of flowers around.
Yeah, it'll open at different times. Okay, so that's our crabapple, that the royal raindrops, for foliage only. It's not going to flower. It's too much shade.
The espalier of it.
Yeah, it's up against the wall. Ooh, too much sun. Okay. And then our paper bark maple, more of that lovely Siberian bug loss. There it is. Let's see, anything else going around this corner?
The white.
We got that beautiful white. We've talked about this one before. That beautiful white bleeding heart. And I'm going to do a quick view around the corner and show you some. With all this rain and a little bit of cleanup that we had, we got these beautiful ferns waking up, tucked in there with that bleeding heart.
Flower?
No, they have spores on the back of their leaves.
So
all right.
Not every plant has a seed, unless a spore counts as a seed.
Spore counts as a seed.
Ah.
Ha 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 ha. All right, so we've taken you for a lovely tour. We're going to end our tour on our chives because they are just opening up. And we'll be able to show you those chives in full bloom when we bring you that next week. So, again, we're going to end on our lilac here. We're going to offer up ourselves for if anyone has any questions.
Put you back on
camera. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm going to look at the sun. It's better when I look at the sun. Look at the pretty lilac with me and the lilac. Okay,
I can't. Well, go back. You are there for like 3 seconds.
So, if you have any questions, please, comments here. You can reach us at Gina@KeelerGardens.org or Ed@KeelerGardens.org. You can visit our website, which is still under construction, It is keelergardens.com. There's some basic information on there, but if you need more, please let us know. We're rebuilding that as we speak. We're looking for some interns or volunteers to work on us with that. So we went over who we are, where we are.
How to get a hold of us.
Our What's in Bloom program, so that you can see what's going on here virtually, even if you can't be here literally or directly. But soon that might be an availability. We'll let you know on that. But we do have the opportunity for individuals, single individuals, to come if you want us to split plants, if you want to learn something impromptu on the sidewalk. We're just not doing anything formal right now because of the restrictions, but that will change soon. We reviewed that. You know how to get a hold of us via email. We are at Keeler, just north of Addison, and I think that's it. And as a gift.
Yeah, what do we have for stick around today?
For,
Hashtag
stick around. Is
yeah,
that
hashtag stick around.
Let's see. Here's a good tip. Bring the camera down. This is oregano, and as it's growing like this, every time you, and this works with basil, every time you pinch like this, you for basil, those two little leaves will make new branches. For oregano and basil both, you never want it to go to flower. Once it makes a flower, it tastes different. So if you see a flower starting, or a pod starting, just snip it like that. Oregano, basil, and many of your other greens that you don't want. You want the green part. You don't want them to go to flower. Now, that's not true. I'm eating the oregano because it's tasty. That's not true for something like artichoke or broccoli or cauliflower.
Because we eat the flower.
We eat the flower. But for lettuce, for spinach, for herbs, don't let it go to flower. That'll be the gift I give you for sticking around. And please, if you need plants, let us know, okay? So thanks so much for hanging out with us today. We will see you again next week. Oh,
nope.
We might be taking Memorial Day off. All right, so we'll see you on Tuesday.
Okay.
Bye.